the grass cat. You know focus, just make a talk. You know feel like me go and go clean up your heart. You go on interview a ball, but you want good morning. Go and go clean up your jaw, that's hack. Who said them good? Well, lie them a tell. Relax when they make forward like them genuine. But I don't see clearly, say them a dread.
All right, that's what we're talking about today. I want to remind you that is all about the Sherry S Chit-Chat Radio Show. So good afternoon, family. You're tuned into the Sherry S Chit-Chat Radio Show, broadcasted live from the JAIRIE Radio Studios. This is a place where we talk life, music, culture, and the real stories behind the people you love to hear. Today I've got someone special joining me, and I mean very special. The beautiful spirit, a rising talent, and a woman stepping fully into her purpose. All right, she goes by the name Miztrizz. All right, an artist with a voice that makes you stop and pay attention. She brings style, confidence, softness, strength, all wrapped into one. And today we get to hear the woman behind the music. So listeners, lean in, turn up your radio just a little bit, because we're about to have a beautiful conversation. Miztrizz, welcome to the show. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. Thank you for such an introduction.
You're sounding a little bit low. Is it from my end or your end?
Oh, now let me see if I can make it better.
From my end?
Is that any better?
Yeah, a little better. Let me see. I'm getting my technology up a little bit. All right, so Miztrizz, today we have quite a few people listening to you. I want to say much love to everyone on Mixcloud, everyone on YouTube, everyone on JAIRIERadio.com, everyone on Facebook Live, everyone on the world map. I see Germany, I see United States, I see Canada, I see quite a few people, Martinique. All right, so right now nice. I want you to give a shout out to everyone listening to you today, Miztrizz.
Yes, I just want to bless up everybody that's tuning in. You know, it's a pleasure to finally get to share my work with y'all. And I'm looking forward for you being able to be immersed into this body of work I've made for you.
Absolutely. There you have it, people. Her name is Miztrizz. So, Miztrizz, we want to start at the very beginning, because we just kind of want the audience to get to know you. So, first of all, I want to welcome you to our studios here at the JAIRIE Radio in Queens, New York. And we are looking forward to having you here in New York. Whenever you visit New York, to come and sit in our podcast, remind us whole little vibe, all right?
For sure.
Absolutely. So let's start at the very top. Who is Miztrizz in your own words?
Well, I believe that Miztrizz is the embodiment of music itself, right? So, you know, like you can take every emotion, every experience and transform it into a song. That representation is who I feel the artist, Miztrizz, is.
All right, in her own words. So we want to, like I said, today what we do, we don't do interviews. We just kind of hold a vibe and chat and thing and let people get to know the person behind the music before we even play one of your songs. So I want to find out, what was life like for you growing up? Were you always the creative type?
Yes. Whether it was with singing, I was always in choirs and stuff growing up, you know, first days in church choirs, and along the way in drama kind of settings with high school. I would take lead in plays with singing and a little bit of acting. Definitely on the creative process, always crafting things as well and writing. Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. So who inspired you early on, musically or personally?
You know, it was something that it was just a natural thing I was just growing with. I'm like the only musical person in my family.
Yeah.
But I guess my experience growing up, you know, with church, being in a choir, always surrounded me with music. So those day ones were definitely very important in my upbringing.
So I'm kind of curious, Miztrizz. So when was the moment you said, yes, music is what I want to do? At what point you felt like this was it? This was the path I want to take?
Well, because I had always been taking lead in choir from since like the age of 7, it didn't take much of influence from there. It's like I felt like it was just always something within me. But I could say maybe in high school when I would, perform in talent shows and showcase, I could sing and let everybody know, like, this is the vibes I'm working with. That I really thought, this is something I really enjoyed performing in front of people.
Ah, nice, nice. So, do you remember the very first song you ever recorded?
The first song I ever professionally recorded was a R&B song, with a little bit of a hip hop kind of thing to it. Um, Now, like from since then, like that one, I'm not sure if you could even find it in my catalog at this point because we kind of revamped what I've been working on ever since.
Yeah.
But it could be found somewhere probably.
What's the name of the song?
It was called Crazy.
Oh, Crazy.
So it was a
Hold
yes,
on, there, Crazy. Here we go, Crazy.
yeah, yes. There you go. That's the
What you done to me, what you done to us, but all I know is one thing's for sure. Feel the fire in my veins, it can't be explained. Oh, you baby. Every time I feel your touch, I just can't get enough. Oh, you baby. Look at what you've done to me. You got me doing things I can't explain. This is what you've done to me. Oh, baby, you drive me crazy, and this can't be good. Oh, you babe, you drive me crazy. I know you know though, still you're mine, baby. You got me addicted.
All right, that one right there is called Crazy by Mistress. And don't forget that you can call Mistress live in studios at 718-785-5760. You can call in live and speak to Mistress, and the number to call is 718-785-5760. 718-785-5760. That's the studio line to call to say hi to Mistress. Beautiful song right there, Mistress, called Crazy. All right.
yes.
So who pushed you, supported you, or motivated you when you were just starting?
Well, the blessing about my whole experience with being a proprietor of a business location that it was a lounge, it was a music-driven lounge that I had created. Kind of put me in an atmosphere where I was able to liaison and meet a lot of industry people, radio hosts, curators of events, and producers would pass through. And we developed relationships along the way. And I could say the person that really boosted it a lot would be like men like DJ Wiz from Vibe 105 in the early beginnings. That really seen the light of what I was bringing for it. So because I was not building just music for myself, but also for the local Caribbean community to provide that platform.
Okay, so for people who are just joining us, we're talking to an artist by the name of Miztrizz, and just so you know, it is Miztrizz. All right, go do.
Yes.
You can always go and Google her. You can do some research because when we bring these artists on, our goal is for you to go and support the artists. Go and look at the work, look at the body of work that they've been putting out, and we know they have more things coming from Miztrizz. So get familiar with the songs if you're not familiar with the songs. Add them to your playlist, and support the artists. Like I always tell you, it's a business, and each and every one of these artists that write a song, they put pen to paper, it's a business for them. So let us support the artists. Go stream the music, buy a song today, support the artists. All right, Miztrizz. So what are some of the challenges you had to climb through as a new artist?
Well, the thing is, I had to really determine like what my genre was because, as you can hear, I originally started with R&B music.
Yeah.
But I always had a love and a passion for reggae, and I was like, you know what? I couldn't really pick between the two, so I was like, all right, so I need to find my sound.
Right.
So I ended up evolving into a point where I became a reggae R&B fusion artist, just so that I can marry the two together and not leave one behind. Um, so pushing it with the in-between genre, sometimes can be a little difficult depending on which platform I might be going in to perform on. Like I have to really be selective of which songs I bring on to a set. Like I have to really study it out. And then on the flip side, sometimes some people don't understand that the genre is slightly different than a traditional reggae artist, I guess, library would be, right?
Ah, I hear you. I hear you. And we have an artist by the name of Ian Sweetness. Ian is saying no pic for her. Of course, we have pictures for her on Facebook. We had Mr. Banton, Chucky Banton out of the UK. And we love when the other artists come in and show some love and support to these other artists. So once again, her name is Miztrizz. I do expect to see some nice Ian Sweetness, everybody. I want some nice collaboration with his sister. She's just across the waters. She's in Canada. And she told me that coming to the New York is no issue for her. A quick drive
No,
across
easy.
the waters or the bridge or whatever, and she'll be
Right.
in New York. All right, so each one support one, and we're happy to have her here with us today. So if you sit down to write, Mistress, where do you write from? How do you what does the where does your energy comes from?
I'm a person that's a very vivid dreamer. So a lot of times I will wake up with a melody, or maybe I might actually dream a sound or a melody or an inspiration, and I'll just get up quick and just start writing it down, jot it down. Um, and then other than that, like if it's just coming straight from the melody, that's pretty much how I write. So no matter how many other pre-written ideas I might have, as soon as I hear a rhythm and it's a rhythm that's a good match for me, it will just automatically just start writing based on the
Ah.
emotion and the feeling that I feel in the songs.
So that means most of your songs are kind of inspired by life experiences, relationships, and or emotions, right?
Yes, right.
Okay.
And sometimes it could be perceived. It might be somebody else's experience, and I kind of just turn it in a way to put myself in that first person point of view.
So let me ask you something. Do you enjoy the stage or studio more?
You know, both of them are complete different experiences, but I do like the stage more because you're able to get that feedback from the audience. Um, Studios are very controlled environments, and you don't really have that
Yeah.
that ability to really connect with people from that standpoint. You can perfect your work and get it on pitch point accuracy in the studio, yes, but that feedback is you're not going to get that until you're on the stage.
Yeah. All right. So what you think make your voice kind of or style different from others?
I think because it is a blend. Maybe because also culturally, I was born and raised in Canada. As much as I come from very urban pockets of Toronto,
Yeah.
my style is influenced because of my upbringing in the R&B. Um,
Ah.
and then, like I said, as soon as I coupled it with my love for reggae, it did create a little bit of a different tone. Like you can hear the emotion in my pitches and stuff are different. And growing up, I shadowed on artists like Tony Braxton and Deborah Cox, right?
Ah. And
So you can
Deborah
hear those
Cox and
tones.
Deborah Cox is also your fellow sister out of Canada. So
Yes, she
that
is.
yeah, that kind of helps too. And I love Deborah Cox. Nobody's supposed to be here. Beautiful, beautiful song right there.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
So are there any other genres that you would love to experiment with?
Well, right now, I've just been dealing with the R&B and the reggae, but I've taken into consideration. Some people said maybe I should try jazz. I don't
Ah.
know much of the genre, but everybody's saying, "Oh, your voice sounds like it sounds good on it." So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I might in future sit down and study out what I would do.
Oh, so I'm curious to find out from you, based on the songs you've written and what you've done, which of your songs feels a little bit more personal to your heart?
Well, all of them have some kind of an emotional attachment, but I would say my latest EPA when I had dropped a song like "Lot of Love." It was that one personally. It was a project I kind of had to dig up from the lost files, and it was kind of like a rekindling of my spirit to really do this. There was a producer that unfortunately didn't get to see the project through, and it sat in the archives for about 3 years. And I'm like, no, like this needs to be like with any song, it needs to be birthed and brought to life. So it was kind of like the inspiration for me to get my EP going and finished. And I said, you know what, this closes a chapter that was left open. So just like how the song, also a lot of love kind of reflects on relationship, and like just being able to express, that type of love to somebody. It's a chapter in life, right? It's nice when you can reach a point where you can achieve that kind of feeling, right?
Right. All right. So we have to show some love today. So a lot of love. She said that's one she had to go and dig up from the archives. So let's take a listen, and we're going to listen together, right?
Yes.
And I know I gotta love you like this. And I know I gotta love you like this. Every time we connect was a thing I just wasn't ready for yet. But you earned my respect, held it down from the day that we first met. You understand my needs, and you're all that I need. And I'm ready to please, yes, I'm ready to please you. And I owe this to you, feel like I owe this to you. Now that I got to know you, I really wanna show you, and I owe this to you. Feel like I owe this to you. Got a lot of love and you want this. It's time to done this. Long time been waiting for this. No more running, it's time to learn this. Long time since our first kiss. Now's your chance, I'm not gonna miss. Long time been waiting for this. No more running, it's time to learn this. Long time since our first kiss. Now's your chance, I'm not gonna miss. You make my temperature rise. Close my eyes as I surrender to your touch. You got me nervous like what? Never knew that I wanted your touch this much. You got me all in a frenzy, all of my frenzy. Curiosity tease me, you my one please me. And I owe this to you, feel like I owe this to you. Now that I got to know you, I really wanna show you.
All right, that one right there is called Lotta Love, and her name is Miztrizz, Miztrizz. Make sure you go and stream the music. Go and get the music, all right? Miztrizz, welcome again to the Sherry S. Chit-Chat Radio Show, where we kind of try to showcase and highlight the artists, show what they're doing. And what we try to do here, we try not to rush what we're doing here, because we want to let them get a feel of who you are as a person outside of the music, because the music can speak for you, but they also, people support you more when they know you, right?
Right.
All right. So tell me a moment in your career so far that made you the proudest.
Well, I could say when I had got nominated for Single of the Year, female Single of the Year from
Nice.
Reggae North. It was a nice acknowledgement to see that other platforms were noticing my efforts as well too, right?
Yes, absolutely. So do you have any collaborations that you've done or so on, or you want to do?
At the present, I have just actually dropped on that EP a song called Snapshot, which I did in collaboration with Empress Divine, which is an amazing sister. We just literally wrapped up the video shoot for it about a week or so ago, and we're getting ready to drop that video.
Oh, so you didn't send me that song though, right?
No, Snapshot. You should be able to access that even on my website or Spotify, wherever the key
Oh,
is.
you're doing it one. So people, if I don't have it here, go get it, all right? It's called Snapshot. That's her latest right now. It's a collaboration. And I'm telling you, you can see she's super talented. And guess what? So everybody who's been telling me since I put up the picture, oh my gosh, what a way she's cute. So...
Thank you.
Everything works because it's what we can see. Well, so much love to you, Richard. Everybody coming through right now. Everybody in the studio, listen to you. Much love. Everyone overseas, Germany. Lots of Germans on today. So thank you for everyone in Germany who are checking in today. Once again, her name is Miztrizz, and she hails from Canada. And like you see, her music is a mixture, kind of a kind of R&B soul. Mistress, can I play Wine and Jiggy?
Wine and Jiggle, yes. So that's like one of my favorites. We're getting ready to shoot a video for that one for this summer, actually.
Ah, right. Let me see.
Wine and it's Miztrizz. Wine and beautiful. Remember can breathe, see. Boy beat it up, come and feisty. Now the vibes turn all the way up. Big body, blick spiff, creep up the stiff cup. All your talks, me link your what's up. Yes, I'm in the mood, yes, I wanna. Time shot, you have to speed up. Quick airdrop the pins and on the link up. Wine and jiggle. Why me not fickle when I come to the nigga? Nothing but a gon' tickle. Why to the thing jiggle. Wine and jiggle. Why me not fickle when I come to the nigga? Nothing but a gon' tickle. Why? Yeah. Let's keep it real. Don't get attached, just stick to the deal. Fresh stamp, yeah, you mark the seal. With the feelings, I'm here to feel. On top of your wish list, sweets to the belly. Yeah, this is delicious. By script deadly, yeah, it's too vicious. Wash off your crosses, polish your dishes. Wine and jiggle. Why me not fickle when I come to the mickle? Nothing but a gon' tickle. Why to the thing jiggle. Wine and jiggle.
All right, that one is called Wine and Jiggle. Wine and Jiggle. So that's where you say you started to kind of fuse the reggae side into it, right?
Yes, this producer, Ray Fusion, was an amazing producer. So he has so many rhythms.
Who produced the song?
Way Fusion.
Oh, Wave Fusion, big up yourself. All right. Wine and Jiggle. Her name is Miztrizz. nice little ring to it. You know, you go dance on, you have a nice little vibe right there going on. Love that one. I'm sure that's one of your favorites.
It is definitely
one of your favorites. Nice song. Wine and Jiggle. There you go. If you don't have that song, people will get it. So tell me about what message then do you want your listeners to carry with them from your music?
Well, my music has a lot of intimacy and emotional factors in it, right? So if it's a point where somebody can use my music to, console themselves if they're going through something, that's awesome. But with songs like Wine and Jiggle, if they can just express themselves with joy and just enjoy themselves is what I like to, right? So however they can use the music to help fuel their spirit, heal their spirit is my utmost appreciative thing that I can have them do.
And so was there a moment or a performance on stage that you'll never forget? Kind of sometimes everybody have a little moment you feel like either a gutsy moment or you just go on stage and you feel like, oh my God, that was just awesome. Have you had that moment?
I haven't had a single moment that feels like that because every time I step on stage, it's such a nerving feeling to say, yes, I'm doing this, right? So like right now I'm at that point where every performance is exciting. It doesn't matter if it's on a big stage or a small one. I just really enjoy just stepping up there and being heard and bringing my talents to the people,
Yeah. So, all right. Once a big up to Tony Anthony over Reggae Radio North. Big up yourself, Tony Anthony, Reggae Radio North. I think he's in Canada, if I'm not lying.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, big up yourself, Tony. All right, Tony Anthony. And you know something, one of the things that I like about you is you are unique in your own way. Even the way you dress, you have your own style, your own presence. You're not trying to imitate nobody. You either accept you as you are or not at all. You are who you are. But
that's facts.
And I can tell from just looking at your clothes and your dressing, because when I'm going to interview somebody, I go and I do my research. I look at everything from the hair colors right down. So let me ask you something. Is there a little ritual you do before you go on stage? You have to do anything, any prayer, any meditation, any little smoking? What do you do to prepare yourself for stage?
Well, me personally, it's a mental thing with me and a spiritual thing, right? So I always, from the time I get up to go to bed, I'm always giving thanks and praise for everything, every opportunity. I always pray God bless me with, the strength, the knowledge to do everything that I'm taking on in life, right? So before I go on stage, it's always a little quick, blessing. And, sometimes if its nerves are really out of order, then maybe I might take a little shot or something, but that's about it. I'm not a smoker. So, right, so yeah, that's just pretty much it.
Oh,
And try meds it out and just push my best I can.
Just do what you have to do. So tell me about
Yeah.
Flex Friend.
Okay, so all right. I love situationships, right? So when I wrote Flex Friend, it was to really show another dynamic of relationships that I don't think are really highlighted a lot. This one was a song of courtship. A girl meets a guy, but he never really told the whole story about, his background or like his relationship status with somebody else. And then she come to find out and was disappointed, but been like, you could have been straight up about the situation and you don't know how I would have handled it. That's basically how that song goes.
So is that from my personal experience or no?
Honestly, like I could say probably in my life, probably a few times like, because these guys are on some different things sometimes,
I hear you. Her name is Miztrizz, hailing from Canada.
Oh, you want to be in a problem now? Why? Me get your news from an inside. Who know about the next side? Everything what you did, hide. Made me ask why? You could have been straight with me. You never know. I could have been down to see what's the deal. But look, you mishandle me. Now I gotta say bye. You're being a problem now. I know you're chilling with your girlfriend now. No lie but true with you. I could be a special flex friend. Why turn me into people problem? I know you're chilling with your girlfriend now. Have to forget all your sexiness. I know you make me feel ever blessed. But not just like a good incense, knowing you got someone else.
All right, that one right there is called Flex Friend. And we're speaking to an artist by the name of Miztrizz out of Canada. Welcome again, Miztrizz. Make sure you go and stream her music, support the music, all right? All right, so as we keep moving, what are you chasing next? What milestone is in your heart?
Well, I'm happy to say because I'm dropping my first video shortly that one is finally the one, that snapshot. I can say I finally dropped the first visuals professionally for my EP.
So you have never done any video for any of these other songs that you have?
No. So this one, that was definitely a milestone.
So let me ask you something, Miztrizz. Are you working with a manager? How do you promote yourself? And so, because I'm sure your manager told you already, so look here, you have to get a video going on, stuff like that.
Well, I am self-directed, self-managed. I do work in correlation with a lot of different advisors, like I'm saying, because of my network, which is great. So, I've just been taking a lot of advice and the steps along the way. The best that I can as a self-managing independent artist.
So how was you? Because you see, time is kind of winding down on me, but I want to just keep on pushing for another 5 or 10 minutes. So how have you grown as an artist from when you first started?
Well, as you could even hear, the diverse style has changed in how I make my music and what it sounds like compared to like that first song you played versus what you played recently.
Yeah.
Like I could say that the time span between that was probably about 6 years.
Yeah.
So it gave me a lot of time to redefine what my feeling or what my sound should be.
Yes.
And to refine it more. So I feel like the sound that I'm bringing right now is what it has always intended to be.
So for somebody who is basically self-promoting, self-everything, what was something the music industry taught you early on?
Well, I realized to a standpoint, you can't really rely on other people to promote you better than yourself. Really and truly. Because especially if you don't have a budget and thing backing you, you can't really expect it to just go so, right?
So what do you wish people understand about independent artists?
Well, firstly, that it is a challenge that we don't know everything. Like we have an inclination because it's in our soul. The music is there, right? but sometimes I feel like there needs to be a better connection with um, just the industry for up and coming artists, like who to connect with, where to go, because most people don't know. Like it was just because of the grace of how I came about with my two passions marrying that I was able to find that guidance. But a lot of people don't have that, so often, really, truly, lots of people come to me even here for guidance on how to do stuff with their music too.
Ah, I hear you. So tell me, Mistress, what's one goal you definitely want to accomplish next year?
Well, I would surely want to put out another full-length album because the EP just dropped in July that just passed, and instill a little bit more collabs with some artists. Like I have a list of some artists I would love to work with.
Like who?
Like my top three right now: Dexter Daps, Popcorn, Armani. Those are three people that I think have such a vibes.
Ah, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. And that song you did, Wine and Jiggle, I tell you, they can all just build on that. That'll be a very, very nice song to build on, right?
Yeah.
All right, people, we're talking to Mistress. Almost time for us to say our goodbye. But we want to find out from you, Mistress, what keeps you pushing even on tough days?
You know what? It's that acknowledgement. I will be just sharing a post and seeing people reposting it and highlighting it, and I'd be like, "Where's this coming from? Where's all this love coming from?" You know what I mean? And strangers are people that you wouldn't even expect to really be following and supporting what I'm doing, and I'm just like, you know what? That is such a uplifting feeling. Or
Right.
like when I step off a stage and I'm singing, "Let me know," like this happened last week. Let me know if you love me, is how the song is going. I step off the stage and the man's like, "Yo, I don't love you, I need you." And I'm like, and connecting with them. And that was a producer and artist industry event, and I felt really great, because I know that they're not used to hearing a lot of reggae artists. So, that was such a connection, and it just really fuels the passion, trust me.
Love that, love that, love that. So, Mistress, how can people, as we wind down, how can people support you, your music, and your journey?
Well, 100%. Please go on my website, www.miztrizz.com. You can download the music, you can share it. Definitely add me up on Spotify on your playlist because, if I can get a lot of subscribers, the algorithm will pick it up and put it back out there for the universe to hear more too.
So we're asking everyone who's listening to the once you see Mistress start sharing things, so reshare, reshare, reshare. All right, as we go, and lastly, what would you like to say to your fans who are listening to you right now?
I'd like to say, thanks for the support so far, and, I just really want to keep bringing this fire and the passion that I have for this music to the ears and to fill some voids in people's lives, because there's times when you need little in between vibes, and that's where I would kind of want to sit down and be that voice of reasoning and healing and everything that, that you need from an artist.
Ah, I hear you. So thank you so much, Mistress. All right. We're going to play, even when you're gone, we have a couple more songs I'm going to play because I'm going to play Put Me on Repeat. I'm going to play Rain. But first of all, I want to say thank you for sharing your time and your energy and your heart with us today. You're a beautiful talent and your journey is only just now beginning. This platform will always be open to you. If you have any plans to come to New York, just give me some advance notice. We'll put the flyers out and we'll invite you to come and sit in the studio. Come have a drink, have a glass of wine. And,
Right?
let's just have an intimate conversation and let people get to see another side of Mistress. Just give me some heads up. And we have a nice
Yes.
podcast room here. You can come and share with us. The doors of JAIRIE Radio is open to you. And to my listeners, I want to say thank you for tuning into another warm and inspiring conversation here on the Sherry S Chit Chat Radio Show. Stay blessed, stay connected, and remember, every voice has a story, and every story deserves to be heard. Today's story was all about Mistress, and as we go, we want to play something from Mistress. Mistress, if I had to play one of your two songs, Rain or Put Me on Repeat, which one do you choose?
I would choose Rain Season because that's the head single for the EP that dropped.
Ah.
Make it rain for me. Make it rain for me. myself. The way you move, I'm impressed myself. I have to address this. You are my favorite. How you finesse this? Come through and quake it for me. Make my whole world shake up for me. Don't mistake this, baby. I need your heat against me. Let me immerse you into my realm you belong to. Make it rain for me. Don't need no other reason. With you, it's always rain season. Let me immerse you into my realm you belong to. Make it rain for me. Don't need no other reason. With you, it's always rain season. In the mood to do damage. Keep the pace, I'm savage. Just hope you can manage. Deal with it like a bad habit. You're one in a lifetime. Like how your vibe just matches mine. When our flames combine, nothing can break the bind. Let me immerse you into my world you belong to. Make it rain for me. Don't need no other reason. With you, it's always rain season. Let me immerse you into my world you belong to. Make it rain for me. Don't need no other reason. Make it rain for me. When we're together, watch out for rainy weather. Make it rain for me. Come through and quake it for me. Shake my whole world for me. Right now you're mine, baby. Come through and quake it for me. Shake my whole world for me. Right now you're mine, baby. Come through and quake it for me.
All right, that was Miztrizz's call, Rain. One of the latest songs from Miztrizz, and we're happy to have Miztrizz today on the JAIRIE radio station here in Queens, New York. And Miztrizz tells us that soon she'll be in New York. You know, once you start promoting, once our video drops, be sure to support it, right, Miztrizz?
Yes, yes.
And I want to say thank you again so much. We're going to try and add your songs to the in rotation here on the station. Mr. Isaacs is right here and he says yes, he's going to put his songs in rotation. Our goal is for people to just go out and support and stream. One more time, just tell them your website, tell them where they can get your songs as we say our goodbye.
All right, so that's Miztrizz.com, Miztrizz.com, and stream it up on Spotify for me, please. Run it up.
All right, make sure you go and stream it up on Spotify. So, Miztrizz, thank you so much. Have a blessed day, all right?
You too, and everybody out there.
What's that?
Hey, it's Josie. Yeah, just reach. Where you at? I see you. Meet me outside after. What? You know why?
All night just
Her name is Miztrizz.
in the club. Home time head high, now I need some love. Didn't even want to pay you. True, the other day me I fade you. No lie, want to feel your body right here now. Put me on repeat in the background. Rain is falling, I can hear the sound. Pouring upon the countertop. Beg you, baby, don't stop. My body's calling and calling. Anytime, anywhere, let's have some fun. You're toxic to me, sick, yet me still want some. My body won't feel you, and I really wanna please you. Every touch, every kiss make me wanna. Put me on the beat in the background. Rain is falling, I can hear the sound. Pouring upon the countertop.
All right, that one right there from Miztrizz's call. Put me on repeat as we get ready for the entertainment news.